My 18-year-old daughter, Sara, is absolutely out of control.
No one can ever control me to this day. I'm gonna do what I want.
Sara started using drugs and drinking in middle school.
Sara's drug use has escalated over the years, going from marijuana to pills to crack and heroin.
She was so out of control, I went to the local courts. The court system assisted in getting her into programs for at-risk youth. She ended up going to different group homes.
Being in group homes was like awful because I'd either get kicked out or I would run away from them.
Once Sara had run away from a group home and I got a call after 4 days of her being missing.
I'm not talking about that. Now I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
I was terrified and so afraid for her.
Sara seemed to be spiraling more and more out of control.
One night someone offered to, just give me heroin, and I had never tried it before, so I decided to take my mom's car and go and get it.
Sara didn't have a driver's license. The police tried to pull her over.
That resulted in a high-speed police chase, which ended where the car burst into flames and the police officer broke her out of the car. I don't know what to do.
I never feel like I know what Sara's gonna do next.
I couldn't imagine things getting any worse. 7 months ago, Sara found out she was pregnant.
I'm excited about being pregnant. I feel like having a baby will definitely help me get my priorities straight.
Sara is currently still using drugs.
When I was first pregnant and I was doing drugs, I only used heroin and crack for 2 weeks. The only drugs I use at the moment is I just smoke marijuana. I do smoke cigarettes, at least a pack a day.
The first time I saw Sara high, after knowing she was pregnant, my heart just dropped. I'm so angry at her for doing this to her son.
Okay, Kristen, Ralph, good to meet you. Sorry for the circumstance. We have an empty chair here because Sara now is backstage refusing to come on. What's your biggest fear?
That my daughters both are gonna die and that baby's gonna be either permanently damaged or not alive.
We've been talking about Sara. You have another daughter.
Sadie,
Sadie.
yes.
Sadie is using drugs as well.
Yes, Sadie's in the same position as Sara, minus a pregnancy.
Mm-hmm. Minus the pregnancy. And you have concerns for this unborn child, right?
Of course.
And this child now is, we're guessing, 7 months into the pregnancy.
Yes, sir.
So certainly viable at this point. And your daughter is ingesting all manner of drugs. I mean, some we know about and some we probably don't know about.
Yeah.
And listen, the baby gets blood and oxygen supply from the mother through the placenta, and what she takes in and puts in her blood goes through and goes to the baby. For example, this heroin that she's talking about using, we have found, research indicates that the level of toxicity within the baby can be between 50 and 100% of what's in the mother.
Oh, God.
So the baby's using drugs.
Yeah.
And your daughter also smokes?
Yeah. Yes.
4,000 chemicals in tobacco, 60 known carcinogens. All of these things going right through to the baby as well.
Yeah.
So is this an emergent situation to you? Is this something that you consider to be an emergent crisis?
Absolutely, without a doubt. It has to be addressed now.
I do agree. This was an emergency a while ago. It has been. So
Yeah.
yes, it is at a crisis point right now.
Well, here she comes.
Oh, thank you.
You're a f***ing liar.
I didn't say do it. What am I lying about? What happened?
Are you serious?
I'm glad you're out here because I want, now's the time. Go ahead.
No, continue. I want to hear this. Please.
Okay.
Sara, I'm Dr. Phil, by the way.
I know who you are.
You don't want to shake my hand? Okay. Let me tell you what. You know what? We can do this easy or we can do it hard.
Okay.
And I'm trying to treat you with dignity
I know,
and
and
respect, but if you want to get up on your hind legs and
I'm just saying that's
be
wrong.
bratty about it, then let me tell you, you ain't going to believe what happens next.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.